I am preparing for my first flight without my husband. And of course, that reminded me, like most things do, of how much my life has changed in the last 3 years. The simplest thing, like going to the airport without him, it just has added so much stress to the trip. I'm trying to look forward to it. I've never been to this place where we're going. Um, and, trying to get excited, but it's just so different. Doing things, discovering new things, learning new things, experiencing new things. It's just different. As I'm sure you know, if you've had any loss in your life, but especially the loss of a spouse. Well, I'm trying to get ready, trying to get excited. I find out this morning this. My friend and I, we have decided we're not checking baggage. Yeah, forget that. That's one less headache. So we're taking a carry-on. This is all you can take for toiletries, toothpaste, toothbrushes, lotion, mouthwash, shower gel, moisturizer. Hello? By the time I get home, I'm going to be so crispy. You're going to see in the videos that I post every day, my hair, I'm not going to have any of my hair care product, nothing to help do anything. Yeah, it's going to be all natural. Not going to be fun. I don't use a ton of stuff, I don't think, but you just can't take anything. Deodorant. Yeah, I'm not going to get to take much more. It's going to fill up the bag. My poor little bag is going to be filled up in no time. If I was traveling with my husband, I would have 2 bags because basically he would just take a razor and he just did it with, he didn't use anything, but we'd take a razor and I don't know, that'd be about it. That'd be all he'd need. Deodorant, and he'd be good for the week. So I would have 2 of these bags to fill up, but since he's not here, but I just got to thinking how much life changes when you're by yourself. How hard it is to get excited about what is happening and what's coming. And just wondering, what is the rest of my life going to look like without him? If this trip and wondering how I'm going to fit my shower gel, which you got to have that, into this little teeny tiny bag, if that has already got me kind of spiraling, parking, getting the shuttle at the airport, I've never had to do all that kind of stuff. I know, it's not that big of a deal. Teresa, come on. The airport, I live in a rural area, as I've told you before. The airport is almost 2 hours from my house. So that there, just getting ready for that, is stressful. But just all of that kind of thing that I never had to think about before, never had to worry about. It never crossed my mind because I could wonder how I was going to fit all my stuff in this bag, but that would have been my major concern, not finding the gate. And I know it isn't that big of a deal. We will be fine. I am, believe it or not, I am the rock in the group. I'm the anchor. I'm the one that's going to help her get from here to there without worrying and freaking out and being afraid that we're going to miss something. We forgot something. We didn't do something right. And then we get yelled at TSA, whatever. Yeah, I'm the rock. So it's just different. Everything in life is different. It is an adjustment. It is growth. I don't know where you are in your journey. If you have not learned this yet, the smallest thing that you was never in your wheelhouse before, you never had to do, the smallest thing can just seem so huge and overwhelming. I did not know how to check the air in my tires. I didn't know. I literally, yeah, I've never done it. And I know that you can watch YouTube videos about it. But the first time I had to put air in my tires, I pulled into a gas station and I just sat there next to the thing the pump, and I waited for somebody, and a utility truck from the electric company pulled in, and these two guys got out, and I just went over and said, "Hey, can you show me how to do this?" I didn't know how, for one, and I did not know. I mean, I could have figured that out, but how did you know what the air pressure was whenever it? I saw a video of this dumb, oh, I shouldn't have said dumb, anyway, of this young lady who had never done it before. The way she figured it out, she put air in, then she'd jump in her car and check the air pressure thingy on the car. Then she'd get back out, oh, it needs more. And she'd jump back in, oh, too much. And then she lets it out. And she did that for all 4 tires. Well, I knew that wasn't right. I don't know much, but I knew that was wrong. So, but the little thingy, FYI, if you've never done it either, the little thingy that you put on the tire, the pressure thingy, it's got a little gauge that comes out and tells you how much pressure when your pressure is good and when you can stop putting air in the tire. I did not know that. And the first time I did it on my own, that time it was fine because those guys did it for me. But after that, I would get really intimidated. What if I do it wrong? What if I put in too much? What if not enough? And oil, just everything. Everything is different. It's a learning experience. It can be so overwhelming. I just want to encourage you, just like with travel, I will figure this out. And I've already kind of figured it out. The first stop we make when we arrive at our destination is going to be a drugstore. So we can buy all of this stuff that we could not put on the plane. And that's probably where I'm going to spend my biggest part of my budget for the trip, is on toiletries. So I'm going to buy all that stuff again. And then 5 days later, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to have to throw it in garbage, add to the landfill problem because I can't bring it home. So what are you going to do? That's just the way it is. It's overwhelming. It can be stressful. You will get through it. And if you are early in your journey, you might be wondering how. Or I don't even want to. I don't want to have to put air in my own tires. I don't want to have to know when it's time to replace tires. Windshield wipers. That was a thing. I did not know that. But God love him, Jason, down at my parts store, a lot of places will do this, and I didn't know. You go down there, because, of course, my husband would never ask for help. I'm not proud. When I go in, I'm like, Jason, I wait till I know he's working. Jason, I need wipers for that car out there. Do you care? Could you go out and put them on? And he does, such a sweetheart. He went to school with my son. Whatever. Anyway, I had to learn that stuff. Ask for help. Don't be too proud to ask for help. Don't worry so much about getting overwhelmed, because you're going to anyway. Just learn, keep going, keep moving forward. It does get easier. I am almost 4 years in, and taking this trip, I don't know if I could have done it the first year. Maybe, I don't know. I didn't want to do anything that first year. I didn't want to go to the grocery store. So it will get easier. I will arrive at my destination just fine. I'm going to look awful. My hair's going to be terrible. I'm going to be wrinkled because everything's going to be jammed into one overnight bag. We're going to make it work. Going to have a good time. I'm sort of looking forward to it. And I hope that, you're encouraged and you're getting to the point where you can look forward to things, and just have a wonderful week. That's what I'm going to try to do. Be kind today. Whatever you do, be kind. Make someone's day and make today count.